Hi everyone, today I'll be flying from Singapore to Melbourne in business class. Join me as I take you through the entire journey exploring the business class experience on board the Singapore Airlines Airbus A350. I've just cleared immigration at Changi Airport where the process was absolutely seamless thanks to the priority access making it an effortless experience. So as I previously mentioned, I'm flying business. I'm seated in 15 kilo which happens to be a window seat. Now the business class comes with an access to the exclusive Silvercrest lounge. The lounge itself is located in a close proximity to all the boarding gates. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the lounge layout. The business class lounge is located right next to the first class and the suites lounge. It's nearly 4 am and I couldn't have asked for a quieter and an emptier lounge. There is not a single soul in sight, which means I nearly got the entire lounge to myself. The lounge itself is massive, featuring relaxing sofas for leisure on the left. To my right, there is a dedicated work area with wooden tables and chairs, each equipped with a charging port so you could stay productive. Unfortunately, unlike the first class lounge or the private room, the breakfast service doesn't start until 5:30 am, which means I did not have enough time to film and board, especially with the boarding commencing in the next hour. So I decided to wait and enjoy my meal once on board. And there she is, the beautiful Airbus A350. Now, the favorite part of my journey, the boarding experience. Walking onto this aircraft feels nothing short of extraordinary. Well, I think I'm just gonna let you guys experience it yourself.
Morning.
Thank you. Okay. Cross into the right, please.
Sure.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome for where's the seat today?
15K. Yeah.
Mr. Garro,
Should be
here
this
is your
one.
seat.
All good.
Yes.
Now let's talk about the aircraft specifications. Today I'm on board the A350-900 and here's a look at the cabin layout. It features 42 business class suites arranged in a 1-to-1 configuration, ensuring direct aisle access for every passenger. The cabin is equipped with 3 lavatories, averaging 1 for every 14 passengers. The suite looks absolutely stunning and impeccably clean. However, the layout comes with a slight compromise. It reduces the number of windows to just 1. The seat offers plenty of storage options, with the most noticeable one being the compartment within the armrest. Inside, you'll find a pair of Singapore Airlines branded headphones along with a bottled water, perfect for staying hydrated throughout the flight. Next, there is a compact controller for the in-flight entertainment system. With just the press of a button, it smoothly pops out for easy access and effortlessly clicks back into the place. Again, I'm a huge fan of the amenities provided by the airline. They feel exceptionally premium. The kit includes a pair of slippers, a not so typical amenity kit, a pair of socks that I personally find super comfortable, and of course the most essential item, a plush comforter, packaged beautifully to match the iconic experience. Though I almost missed this little addition, they also provide a sleep mask which is complete with Singapore Airlines branding. The seat is packed with storage options. Up here, here's a convenient compartment perfect for keeping essentials like passport, watch and chargers. As soon as the boarding is complete, we begin the pushback. And there it is, the world's largest commercial aircraft, the Airbus A380-800. This particular one is the SQ423, which has just arrived from Mumbai. While taxiing, we pass by another Singapore Airlines Airbus A350 that has just arrived. Now, just like Sydney Kingsford International Airport, the Changi Airport also features a taxiway bridge. I was fortunate enough to witness this. We were scheduled to take off from runway 02L and to get there, we had to cross the taxiway bridge. Shortly after we began taxiing, we reached the runway 02L. Now, I'll let you enjoy the sound of the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines roaring as we prepare for the takeoff. As we were reaching the cruising altitude and the seatbelt sign was switched off, I took a moment to stretch my leg. This seat offers exceptional legroom. Even at a 5'11" height, I can fully extend my legs. Soon, we reach our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet, and it's time for the first meal. I had pre-selected all my meals before boarding, through Book the Cook. Just an overview of how spacious the cabin actually looks like. Well, to start with the experience, I unfold the dining table, which is impressively spacious. It is well designed and seamlessly extends from the armrest. For my breakfast, I chose a granola yogurt bowl, topped with mixed berries, a perfect way to start the day on a calm and refreshing note. Post-breakfast, I started exploring the seat controls. This seat offers an extensive range of adjustments, allowing for a highly customizable recline experience. One of my favorite aspects of Singapore Air is their attention to detail. Even the headphone jack seamlessly fits into the 3-pin connector on the seat. Next, we have these 3 mini LED lights positioned on the top left. They are primarily designed for reading when the cabin lights are dimmed down. You can adjust their brightness one by one individually to suit your preference, or simply have them turned all the way down at the press of a single button. On the right, there is a flexible LED reading light that offers some degree of movement and activates with a simple push of the switch. Again, the degree of rotation of this particular light is limited and follows the same power settings with a push to turn off switch function. Now, the seat comes well equipped with a universal power outlet, making it easy to charge your devices, with a green LED indicator confirming it's active. It features a standard headphone jack for in-flight audio, along with multiple USB ports for charging smaller devices like phones and tablets. For an added comfort, the headphone jack can also be connected in a far more accessible position when the seat is in recline mode. Again, storage-wise, the seat offers plenty of space, including a convenient storage groove near the headset. I was completely able to fit my amenities comfortably while still having room for more. The attendants quickly transform the space into a bed, and here's how stylish and cozy it looks. However, there is a minor issue that some might find bothersome. You can't sleep fully flat on the bed. The lie flat position is set to 45 degrees in a groove on the far right side of the seat. Personally for me, it was difficult to lie flat and fit on this bed. Post a quick nap, I was first served the iconic chicken skewer kebabs, perfectly grilled and full of flavor, and was followed with a warm and tasty serving of garlic bread. As we were approaching Melbourne with just about 2 hours of flight left, it was time for my final meal. Since I lose my appetite mostly while flying, I decided to go with something light and opted for the cauliflower steak. And I've got to admit it was absolutely delicious. The fact that Singapore Airlines can serve such amazing meals at 36,000 feet in the air is truly impressive. It clearly highlights their passion for mastering elegance. Now, to wrap up the meal, I get to enjoy my favorite part, the dessert. I chose the chocolate brownie truffle cake, and let me tell you, it was an absolute treat for my taste buds. I would easily rank it as the best dessert I've ever had on an airplane. Hands down, a solid 9 out of 10. And just as I was exploring the cabin, the captain announced that it was less than an hour to land, so we had to prep for landing. And with that, my 7-hour journey was drawing to a conclusion. The pilots announced that soon we'd be starting our descent into Melbourne, and again the seatbelt signs lit up. And with that, we landed in Melbourne ahead of schedule, bringing this incredible journey to an end. So the big question, was it worth it, and would I fly it again? Absolutely yes. Hear me out. If I was given the choice between the first class suite on the Airbus A380 and this business class on the A350, I would choose the first class suites every single time. For this experience, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. From the food and the comfort to the exceptional hospitality of the crew, Singapore Air completely provides you an exceptional experience. With that, I've come to the end of my first video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a new video.